Hello. Now, how can a beginner possibly compete with an experienced voiceover artist? The answer coming up. So, how does a beginner compete with an experienced voiceover artist? And the answer is they don't. You can't possibly compete with someone who's got 3, 5, 10, 15, 20 years of experience. How could you if you're just beginning? They know far, far more than you do about the business. They know how to bring a script to life in just intuitively, really, because they've done it so much and so long, and they've got all this experience behind them. But that's not the point. Let's look at this logically. First of all, there's creative freshness. Lots of people in the creative industries, and let's face it, that's what we're talking about with voiceovers. The people who employ voiceover artists are encouraged to be creative, of course, and one of the ways they do that is by being fresh and new and coming up with new ideas. And that means often bringing in new talent, i.e. new voiceover artists, new voices. So that's the first thing. The other thing is that voiceover artists themselves get old, unbelievably. They retire. Sadly, they die as well. So just because a voiceover artist has been going for 10, 15 years doesn't mean they're going to be going for the next 10 or 15 years. People are kind of getting out of the industry all the time, which creates new gaps for you to come in. But the main thing is to remember that you do bring this special something, this freshness, this new talent with you that they haven't got. You'll have a completely different perspective on a script or on the way to do something, simply because you might bring in different experience. You may have been in sales for the last 20 years. You may have been in marketing. You may have been a solicitor or a receptionist. I mean, it doesn't really matter. You bring the real world, which the voiceover artist often can't bring, the established one can't bring. So you've got some real world experience. You've got something else under your belt that they haven't got. And of course, you've got that newness, that freshness. Even if you're middle-aged and you're thinking, well, I'm not a 19-year-old now, it doesn't matter. You're bringing something new and different. What matters more is you've got the enthusiasm to learn to do voiceovers. That's kind of the main thing. So it doesn't preclude you, lack of experience doesn't preclude you from getting into the voiceover business, because new voices are required all the time. What it does mean, though, is you've got to learn your craft. You've got to learn your skill and your trade. That's what you should be studying, building up a sort of experience behind the scenes. And that's easy to do with lots of practice, seeking out a coach or whatever. So there are lots of things you can do to do that. But don't be scared of the competition, and certainly don't be scared of people who have got more experience than you. That's it for today. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.